go over the intention crystals and gemstones for all 12 zodiac signs. This is meant to educate you on healing crystals and gemstones for your sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs. If you haven't yet, please click on the subscribe button below for more content coming your way. Would love to see some comments as well if you're interested in learning more about crystals and tarot. So as you can see, I have all the crystals here in front of me for all 12 zodiac signs. So let's start with Aries. So Aries, your gemstone today is the red tiger's eye. The red tiger's eye is traditionally used in amulets to repel the evil eye and to give the wearer courage and vulnerability. It was the stone of Hephaestus, Greek god of fire and metalwork, who created armor, weapons, and jewels for the gods in his workshop beneath the volcanic Mount Etna. It represents the planet Mars, the element fire, and the root chakra. So Aries, with this stone, a wonderful period lies ahead when you can direct your energies into any activity and are assured of success. So matters of personal creativity are especially favored. So do something creative this week and bring out that fire. Next up, we've got Taurus. Taurus, your intention stone is rose quartz. Adonis, lover of the Greek goddess Aphrodite, Venus in Roman lore, was attacked by Aries, god of war, in the form of a boar. Aphrodite rushed to save him and caught herself on a briar bush. Their mingled blood stained the white quartz pink. Zeus took pity on them and restored Adonis to Aphrodite for 6 months of the year. Because of this myth, rose quartz has become a symbol of reconciliation of love. So rose quartz represents the planet Venus, the element earth, and the heart chakra. Taurus, with this stone, or what we call the heart stone, indicates you may become a peacemaker within your family or at work. It also indicates blossoming love and friendship, or a gentler, enduring love after the passion the relationship has faded, or after a betrayal. So remember, the self-love and self-care is important during these situations. And let's move on to Gemini. Your intention crystals today is the citrine. Until the 16th century, the citrine was an umbrella term for all sparkling yellow stones. This is called the sunstone. Citrine is said to hold pure sunlight and never to absorb any negativity. As a stone of Mercury, the Roman messenger god, it holds the clear sunlight of early morning. It was regarded as a merchant stone. Citrine has been famed for improving communication, increasing selling power owing to the influence of Mercury, of course, and for attracting money or business. So, citrine represents the planet Mercury, the element air, and the crown and solar plexus chakras. Gemini, with this stone, you're bringing joy wherever you go and in every aspect of your life. Citrine says it is time to communicate your ideas and needs clearly, especially at work. Try new activities and visit new places. Make time for any creative talents you have as they may prove lucrative. As a Gemini myself, this resonates with me really well, and I hope it does for you also. Stay in flow with a joyful heart and see how easily it is to manifest wonderful experiences in your life. All right, what do we have next? Next we have Cancer. Your intention crystal is selenite. Selenite can grow naturally as wands. So as you can see here, it's like a bigger wand. It is named after Selene, the Greek goddess of the full moon, a goddess of marriage, married women, and mothers. She is mistress of enchantment and ritual. To all of you Sailor Moon fans out there, her name is Selena, and I'm actually dressing up as her for Halloween this month, so look out for that. Selenite represents the moon, the element water, and the sacral and third eye chakra. Cancer, nothing can be changed about the past, but it is the material with which we create our future if we take what is of beauty and worth and let the rest fall away. So, in other words, you are worthy. You deserve love and happiness. You get to find that within yourself, of course. So take some time for self-love and self-care, and don't let other people, other people's opinions of you dim your light. All right, who do we have next? Leo. Your intention stone is carnelian. carnelians were used in ancient Egyptian magic as protection for both the living and the dead. A carnelian in the form of a jet, or what you call symbol of Mother Isis, was placed on the neck of a mummy to ensure the protection and rebirth of the spirit in the afterlife. Another carnelian amulet was the Eye of Horus, which is still believed in parts of the Middle East to offer protection against the evil eye. A stone of courage in Roman times, a carnelian was engraved with the head of a lion or a great leader. So, carnelian represents the sun, the element fire, and the solar plexus chakra. That is where your strength and power generates. Leo, this may be a good time for independent action, whether it is emotionally or at work. Do not undervalue yourself or accept second best treatment. Now is the time to work out what would make you happy and how this can be achieved. Of course, carnelian is above all a crystal of personal happiness and fulfillment. So, if you believe in your unique talents and follow your personal goals rather than those set by others, you can achieve anything. So, let's hear that roar. Alright, what do we have here next? Virgo. So next up we have Virgo. Your intention stone is the Amazonite. This is called the Stone of Courage. So Amazonite is named after the Amazon women warriors because it is said to have originated in the land of women. Archaeological evidence suggests that Amazonians were a matriarchal society, possibly surviving from the Bronze Age. So Amazonite kind of has a greenish opaque color to it. It represents the planet Uranus, the element Earth, and the throat and heart chakra. Virgo, you're in a strong position, so stand up for what you think is important, especially if fighting prejudice or injustice. You may need to assume leadership if others are divided or confused about priorities. Find ways to stay grounded and stay present, especially when facing difficult situations. So now, we are moving on to Libra. Libra, your intention stone is lapis lazuli. The Sumerians believed that lapis lazuli contained the spirit of the deities. The ancient Egyptians also regarded it as a stone of the gods. This was partly because it reminded them of the starry heavens, but also because, as shown in the papyrus Ebers, lapis lazuli had medicinal properties that improved eyesight when worn in the form of the Eye of Horus amulet or powdered around the eyes. So, kind of like a really dark blue eyeshadow. So lapis lazuli represents the planet Jupiter, the element air and the third eye chakra. Libra, with this stone, stick to your principles and rise above any pettiness and attempted double dealing. You may have some hard decisions to make in the next few months, so stay grounded and present when you do this. Do what is best for you, and not for anyone else. Alright, so now moving on to Scorpio. So the beads, I didn't have a crystal, so I went ahead and used one of my malachite beads. So Scorpio, your intention stone is malachite. Malachite is associated with a strong love goddess who could be benign or vengeful, such as Our Lady of the Mountains in central Russia. She is a form of Venus who might protect minors if appeased. Freyja, the Viking goddess of love and beauty, was another patroness who could be cruel to cast off lovers. So malachite represents the planet Venus, the element Earth, and the heart chakra. Scorpio, with this stone, follow your heart, but do not be swayed by sentiment or pressurized by those who appeal to your emotions. It's basically a time for tough love. So, hello Sagittarius, this one's my favorite. Your intention stone is turquoise. It is sacred to many American Indian tribes, including the Pueblo Indians. In the Chaco Canyon groups of ruins in Mexico, 9,000 turquoise beads and pendants were discovered in the grave of a single warrior chief. Some were carved in the shape of animals or birds to attract favorable spirits to enter the crystals. Huh, how about that? Among the Apaches, turquoise was a powerful talisman and healer and was an important tool of the medicine men or women. So with turquoise, you have sort of like a really light blue. Sometimes it's got a little bit of white in it too. It represents the planet Venus and Neptune, the element air and fire, and the throat chakra. Sagittarius, with this stone, you may be called upon to arbitrate and quarrel quarrels perhaps at work, or to speak out if you feel strongly about a matter. You may also need to take the lead to bring in a matter or project to fruition. So work on something that you're passionate about, whether it is a creative project or for charity. Maybe even both. Use your fire wisely. Alright, next we have Capricorn. Your intention stone is the black onyx. So I have my crystal beads here. Black onyx crystal beads. The black onyx is either naturally black or has been heat treated. A stone associated with wizards and sorcerers in the Middle East, onyx is believed to absorb sorrow. It was engraved with the image of Mars or Hercules in classical times as an icon of courage. So the black onyx represents the planet Saturn, the planet Earth, the element Earth, and the root chakra. Capricorn, this stone indicates the need to bring matters that have been dragging on to satisfactory conclusion. You have to put in a lot of work towards accomplishing your goals. After the end of every journey starts another, so stay strong, stay grounded, and continue to do what you do best. So now we're moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, your intention crystal is amethyst. Amethyst is the stone of integrity and was worn by Egyptian soldiers in battle, so they would not lose their courage in dangerous situations. In the Christian church, amethyst was the gem of purity and is associated with bishops, who traditionally wear an amethyst ring, especially in the Catholic Church. So with that, so you got this wand here. Got this from a bead store. Amethyst represents the planet Jupiter, the element air, and the crown chakra. Aquarius, this stone indicates that you may be feeling stressed or exhausted, or have experienced difficulties recently and need to give gentle love to yourself until energy flows again. Self-care is important. And last but not least, we have Pisces. So Pisces, we have you, your intention stone is aquamarine. In legend, aquamarine was believed to contain the power of the sea, and so was dedicated to a number of sea goddesses, including the Greek love goddess Aphrodite, whose name means born of the foam. Sailors used it as an amulet to keep them safe from storms and bring them securely home. So you remember the picture of Aphrodite on like a shell coming out from the ocean. That's what I see. Aquamarine represents the planet Neptune, the element water, and the throat chakra. Pisces, your stone is a stone of travel and indicate either the possibility of travel or that you will have an opportunity to widen your mental and spiritual horizons. Time to look within. You've been through so much. You get to find yourself again, to love yourself and to care for yourself. It's time to do some inner work. Awesome. I appreciate you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of crystals and gemstones. Don't forget to click the subscribe button below and feel free to leave a comment because your feedback means a lot to us. See you again next time.